Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Pleasantview. We are on day 2 of our first round with Don Lothario. And here he is, just waking up to get ready for work. He had Dina Caliente over last night, a bit of a booty call situation, I guess. And Don kind of got up, went straight to bed, and Dina soon left. Don has actually woken up feeling dazed today because he has scoliosis. So Don feels funny from the weird growth sporadically infesting his home. The moral of the story is these mold piles are no good. He's feeling a bit poorly, so I'm going to see if he can actually... Okay, he can't scrub the spores off because there is unfortunately still mold in his house. I think before he'd do anything, he would actually just eat some breakfast. So he's definitely just gonna grab some fruitcake that Darren brought over yesterday. Great. Oh. Thank you for that, sir. He is not looking happy. So I hope that if he does go off to work without cleaning all the mold, he's got 1 hour. He's got 1 hour until work starts. Hopefully the maid will clean up the mold, but also it's a separate lot trait to just things being dirty. I wonder if they will. So now he's finished with that, I think he's gonna get ready for work. I can't get you out of my mind lately. Cassandra, we'd love to go on a date with you right now, but we are about to go to work. We're gonna have to say no to our fiance. Soz babe. Maybe she's feeling insecure. She hasn't seen her fiance all weekend. So Don actually does have half an hour until he has to start work. He's got his mold scrubbing outfit. Woo! Don's hospital shift is starting now. Let's go with him. Here we are at Pleasantview Hospital. I've just downloaded this hospital from the gallery. It's by Honey May Sims. As you can see, it's really cute. Looks great. Of course, Don is getting straight on his push-ups, but I was just laughing at who else we have working at this hospital. We have this guy. He's supposed to be that therapist from Sims 2 that if your sim starts going a bit cuckoo, he comes to sort your sim out. So he is a doctor at this surgery. And then we have Dr. Torve Johanson, who is an alien. I believe this sim is by surelysims on the gallery. An alien and this great therapist man as our colleagues right now. So let's see what we need to do for our work day. We need to swab a patient for a sample, take a patient's temperature and run tests to find diagnosis. So right now, because I've just placed this lot, we actually don't have any patients to treat. I think because Don is not feeling very well because of his scoliosis, we're gonna have a pretty slacky day. So he wants to watch TV, he wants to get to know Nina, he wants to take a vacation day. I mean, hello. And he wants to chat to Daniel Pleasant. So I believe Daniel Pleasant is actually here. He's speaking to one of the orderlies in this like baby delivery room. I wonder if he's got an appointment. I wouldn't expect him and Mary Sue to be having a baby anytime soon, but to each their own. What does he want to do? He just wants to chat to him. So I think we're just gonna get Don to come and say hello. So I actually think these two guys would get on pretty well. Hey Don, so listen, it's a long story, but my family is in a bit of a pickle right now and we need a place to stay for a bit. You have extra places to sleep, right? Okay, so does that mean Dina and Nina, they both want to stay over? I'm gonna say yes because I have no idea if this means both of them or just one of them. But if they both come, that is gonna be messy. So there is actually a TV in the waiting room. Don really wants to watch the romantic TV channel, obviously, so I think we're just gonna do that. We're having a lazy day at work. Also pretty tired, I think, as well from his illness. Hopefully he won't get fired. Oh, this is the matchmaker. We are admitting the matchmaker and Don is gonna collapse. Let's get Don to do some of his actual work. Take temperature, check patient's eyes. He's gone to the toilet midway through doing his diagnosis. I do think he's gonna have to have a nap, which is not good for being at work, but it's also Don Lothario. And the boy didn't flush the toilet or wash his hands. Perfect medical staff etiquette there. Don, we don't need you doing push-ups right now. We need you checking this poor lady's ears. So it says we've got a decent diagnosis chance. So because he is quite poorly, I think we are going to say that we're going to go and analyze her sample. But what Don is actually going to do is go and find a bed to sleep in. And there does seem to be one here. And he can actually scrub the spores off now. Hell yes, we can get rid of the spores. Our patient is sat waiting, thinking we're off analysing their sample to get them better, but we're actually having a shower and promptly going to take a nap, else he's going to pass out. Yay! The spores are gone. Getting down into full underwear to take a nap at work. Why is that the most Don Lothario thing I've seen? I have made a few clubs just so we can get people together, and we've got Pleasantview singles, which obviously Don is not single, but he is the leader of this club, so I feel like he'd say to Cassandra, you know, it's my club, I need to run it, so I know I'm not single, but I'm the leader of this club, when really he is absolutely there to be around these single sims. And then we have the Pleasantview Trotters, so that is just like the fitness group, so they're like the gym bros basically. So we've got Nina, Daniel, Don and Jennifer Burb, so they'll probably hang out at the gym sometimes. We've only got an hour and a half left of work, so I honestly don't know if he's even gonna get the first level at this work day. I mean, he's had a bit of a rest. I'm gonna get him up. Don Lothario sitting like that, instant ick. So I think the quickest way we're going to get some more progress on this workday is to either perform the treadmill test or just incorrectly diagnose, potentially. I don't think it's bloaty head, because we would have seen them have a headache. So I think it's either starry eyes or no illness. I'm tempted to just diagnose them with no illness just because Don's tired, he's hungry, it's almost the end of the day. He's that kind of guy, right? We're just gonna diagnose them with no illness and just see if this is just medical negligence. Looking at your file, miss, I believe there's nothing wrong with you. For diagnosis, Don Lothario claimed there is nothing wrong with Lakshmi Wali. However, she still exhibits visible symptoms and has decided to get a second opinion rather than trusting her well-being to Don's incompetence further. Don't blame you, sweetheart. So how long do we have left? We have an hour left. I think Don is literally just gonna go and nap for the last hour of his workday. Don did an adequate job today. Preventative care is the best course, so he needs to step up. Absolutely. Game pop-up, I agree. But he did get some money, 410, so he does have a little bit of cash in the bank now. Oh my god. Why? Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. Okay, so both of the girls are staying over. I don't know why on earth they want to. And also, a maid cleaned your house while you were away. Thank goodness. It is spick and span in here. We've still got a little bit of mold up here, which I guess, you know, a maid's job is not to demold your house, I guess, right? But it is looking nice and clean. So let's welcome our stay over guests. We've just got home from work. Please take your bags in. And it is nice and clean this time, isn't it? He's welcoming Dina, and Nina's automatically getting a workout in. It looks like these girls have scoliosis right now from being at Don's house yesterday, or at least Dina does, because she keeps itching. Yes, we can give her some medical advice. Take a shower, queen. Oh, thanks. You are so thoughtful. I'm gonna get Don to come and repair the sink, because he does have level 3 handiness, and that'll hopefully stop any more mold coming. And then he's decided to deal with the mold first. I am gonna get him to clean up the mold, because we can't be walking around with scoliosis all the time. Hi there, you don't know me, but I saw you from afar and asked a mutual friend for your number. I hope you don't mind. I'm just hopelessly attracted to you. I promise I'm chill. Would you like to meet me? Well, Don would obviously say yes, but now I'm really scared of who this might be. Ooh, a mystery, of course. It's the matchmaker. Oh, swell. Let me get my jacket and I'll come to your house right away. See you soon. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Don gave her the incorrect diagnosis at work today, and she decided, oh yeah, that's the kind of guy I want right now. Oh, he is super tired. But Lakshmi is on the way now, right? Lakshmi! Lakshmi is in the house. How did... The girls must have let her in. She's just catching up with Nina and Dina, feeling super spicy. Good for them. And, of course, Trashly, real person, legitimate and normal, is here. I am going to get Don to say hello to them. Now Cassandra is calling. Hi Don, I've been thinking about getting to know Marissa Bendit better as a friend. Do you think the two of us should hang out? Don will just say, go for it, girl. The more you're hanging out with other people, the more you don't have to hang out with me. Hey, Trashley. I wonder if Don wants to hit that. I mean, Don's feeling flirty because he's got a secret admirer. Let's do a romantic introduction to Trashley. Maybe we can woohoo in their bin. Oh, sorry, Trashley. Excuse me. And now Trashley's going in the house. So while Don is passed out on the street outside, we have Dina and Nina Caliente here that are staying over, and they are both sleeping with him, twin sisters. We've got Lakshmi who's in the middle, who is our matchmaker. And Lakshmi met Don today at the hospital when Don gave her a false diagnosis. And she thought, hell yeah, I want to hit that. Somehow got his number and is now here. The girls let her in. And then we've just got Trashley rummaging through our trash. Donald is out where he also belongs, by the trash. Completely passed out. Oh my gosh. Yes, girl. She is so the matchmaker, what the heck. And the good thing about Trashley in the save is that I believe they are a drug dealer. Hell yeah. So I think Donald is definitely going to get something. Oh, they're having a cuddle. Very nice. Because he's got the money for it right now, I think he is going to buy some cocaine. He needs it right now. Don's pocket feels a little heavier. Who put this here? Did Trashley put a bell pepper in Don's pocket? I've never seen that before. Show me the money and I'll show you the drugs. Hell yeah. So because Don is absolutely exhausted and he's got this crazy situation going on right now, he is going to take a little bump. Snort average lines of cocaine. Snurp, snurp. Coked up. He's feeling confident. Trashley is in the trash again. Thanks, babe. Don's had a bit of a bump, but I think he is just gonna go head up to bed. He hasn't sorted out a place for the girls to sleep, so hopefully they've brought their own sleeping bags. I love that Trashley has become one of the girly pups. Like, they're just here having a goss. Trashley's having a look in the outside bin now. Lakshmi has left. She got bored. And Nina is actually going around and cleaning up again, which is kind of sad, but thanks very much. Oh, apparently there's some invisible mold in here as well that we can't see, but thankfully Dina is on the case. I really don't understand what these girls' motives are here. They asked to stay over and now they're just cleaning everything? Like, do they both want to be his wife or some shit? At 12 PM, Trashley finally agrees to leave. And at 3 AM, Dina decided to get in bed with Don to go to sleep. And Nina is just randomly stood outside. Drunk or have scoliosis. So I think I'm going to end this part right here. Don is just about to get up for his next day of work, so I think that will be in our next part. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.